This is shop update part 3. I think I could be able to fill you in on a good amount of stuff. There's obviously a couple of cars out front we've been working, you know, so we got Joe's Golf R here for a camshaft upgrade because the camshafts, the VVT on them, they go bad. So that's here for that. He's on vacation for a week. We have this guy from New Jersey. His car's here because somebody did a whole bunch of work in it. I don't know if they lied about it, not getting into details, but basically what they put in the car is not in the car, and his engine mount broke, and its engine's pretty much falling out of the car, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that tomorrow. Elliot's here, you'll see him inside. He's doing all the plumbing today. We have Nancy's Mark 6. But yeah, let's go ahead and get inside and give you a little update.
Oh yeah.
So for one, we got the concrete sidewalk poured. That was pretty awesome because this whole lot is going to be paved hopefully this week. So if you come on in, how I told you we were going to put a wall right here and you'd be forced to walk down this way and the wall would be right here. We're not going to do that anymore. We're actually going to, I need new stairs. You're actually going to come down here, right? And the wall is going to be right here. You're going to see where I framed it out in concrete because when I took that desk out, underneath that desk, the tile wasn't going to it, so I had to fill in that. So I filled that in. There's going to be a wall. The wall is going to be framed out here. I believe it's 12 feet high by 14 by 12. That opening, that was a doorway going into the shop. So now that is going to be double wide. This is going to be the engine building room, right? So you're going to come down the stairs right here. There'll be a little greeting desk or whatever, a little stand, chargers, charge your phone. Hopefully Dave from Snap-on gives us the Snap-on popcorn machine that will go here. But the engine building room is going to be a nice clean room. So we have Zach. He's up inside the ceiling, basically where he's making the building up to code. Basically all the lights inside the ceiling, if you look right here, all the lights were ran with extension cords. So that's not gonna pass building inspection. So Zach's the man, also an electrician. Oh, he looks like he's taking off my fan. He is changing all the lights out from regular ballast lights and tube lights. He's changing them all out to LED ceiling lights, which weigh absolutely maybe 1 pound. Shout out to my dad for getting me those. There's 3 different settings on them. You can have them on yellow, white, or doctor's office. We're not going to be putting them on doctor's office, but there was only 1 in this room. So once this room gets framed, there was only 1 right here. Zach put 2 in, so basically this room for engine building will be nice and bright. We'll have engines lined up. Might put my fridge in here. We'll have a table, a tear-down table. The tear-down table actually has a drain in it, and all the fluids from, you know, taking the engine apart or go on the table, and then it drains down. This engine room is going to be state-of-the-art. It's going to be very, very nice to build engines because that's my new thing over the last couple of years. I really enjoy building engines more than I like working on cars. It's actually like, it's calming to me. It's really nice. The HVAC guys are going to come back up and run all new duct work. So like I said, I wanted to put AC in the building in the future. No, it's happening now. So there's going to be AC throughout the whole entire building, the shop, and in the waiting room for you guys. Obviously, the waiting room always had AC, but it's going to be central air now through the whole entire shop because working here for the last 2 weeks
sucks.
I had to dip my balls in a bucket of ice water by the time I got home.
Oh.
So anyways, we're getting AC throughout the whole entire shop. I can't work like that. Curtis can't work like that. So we're hanging all new duct work. They're hanging the furnace up. I bought the coil for the furnace. It's going to convert the furnace to AC. The only thing that's not done in here yet is the bathroom. The bathroom's down the street at the storage compartment. So that will be shop update part 4. Looks like the fan's almost down. Look how nice his legs are.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's coming. Maybe we should get out of the room before it probably just like, yeah, we'll let him work.
Hey, what's going on?
So we got that. We'll give you a little plumbing update. So we got Elliot over here. Elliot's a big Milwaukee Packout fan, right? I think it just fell.
I think
so. Right here we have a hot water tank. We had a big hot water tank right here. My dad had an idea. Of course, his ideas cost me money. He made me buy an on-demand hot water system. So Elliot, the infamous plumber, does amazing work. We have him redoing the plumbing system. He literally solders everything like a gentleman. It's crazy. So this is gonna be my new on-demand hot water system. We're gonna be putting a sink right here where I am. We're still not set if the toolbox is gonna stay over there or over there. Little update on this lift. New cables got ran on this lift. This lift is up and working. We just have to paint it a different color because it was already in the shop, so it works. In shop update 1 or 2, you saw there was a huge bench right here. That bench got torn down. Me and my dad tore that down. We hung up some sheet plywood. Now, if you were asking, inside this room, if this was a doorway because this whole room is gonna be the engine building room. So we're gonna go into the engine building room. Now, obviously we need a way to get into the shop. So this whole waiting room right here, look, you can't forget Jace. Jace is little Robbie over here is putting in work tonight. But anyway, this right here, this is gonna be there's gonna be a door right here, nice glass door, but it has to be fireproof to go from whatever is in the shop to the waiting room has to be fireproof. So we're doing a fireproof door with a glass top. That's gonna be going into the engine milling room just because I need to show a customer their car or whatever, because this was the old doorway, but now this is the engine room. Anyways, this is the big update, right? The whole entire paint booth is gone. The whole paint booth is gone. Everything is opened up all the way to the front. When you drive by at night, you can see cars. Don't look at this because this is not up to code. But all new electricals going in. We're getting this electrical cleaned up. There was some obviously wires hanging from the construction that went on. I ordered all new lumber. So I got Lee's guys. They're going to be building the wall this week for me. Me and my dad hung sheetrock up there. I'm going to be framing that in. So this room is going to be getting a lift right here. And when there's a lift and there's a car up on it, when you drive by at night, we're going to do some cool like glow. We're going to do lights, RBG lights that are basically going to change color. So at night I can set a mood where I want red, blue, or green. Probably blue for Volkswagen, you know, or red if Audi's on it. Drive by at night, you're going to see a car like glowing in the air when you drive by. It's going to look really, really cool. Guys, the amount of traffic that this road gets is absolutely insane. I saw 2 Lamborghini Diablos on Saturday.
Wow. A
white one and a yellow one. That was amazing. A Ferrari 360 drove by yesterday. 3 Turbo S's drove by the other day. There must have been a Porsche meet. And then a couple Maseratis. You know what's here? A lot of G-Wagons.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of G-Wagons that pass by here. I saw a black one. I saw a white one. I saw a stealth white one. This area is very busy, so I'm very excited to go into business and see what, you know, I have so much work ahead of me, but I'm also excited to meet new customers and traffic that's going by this road and see what the road can bring in as well. We're going to be putting a light switch right there, so when I walk in the door, these 2 lights right here are going to hang. Also, as you can tell if it's brighter in here. So Eric came by. I'm building a VR6 for him that he's putting in his Mark 1 GTI. We're putting a VR6 in a Mark 1 GTI, 12 valve. He came here and put all new hyper lights in for me. So we got 3 hyper lights here and another 3 hyper lights there. The lift guys came in and installed the new 10,000 pound XL bend pack. This is the one that goes extra high. It's amazing to work underneath. This is actually on the lowest setting. It goes really high. But you can actually see, I mean, the hyper lights are pretty gnarly, so I really appreciate him for doing that. But yeah, I mean, that's update number 3 for you. You know, the toolbox is here. That room's cleared out. Paint booth's out of here. We got this lift up and working. We got that lift up and working. All the hyper lights in. The fan's getting changed out to the 10-foot fan. That bench got torn down. That bench got torn down.
Paving.
The compressor is coming in next week. All the material has been ordered to do the wall. Zach's doing that. The professional plumber's doing that.
And paving.
Yeah, so the Belgian block is done, you know. Actually, when the lights turn on at night, it looks pretty cool. But anyways, I'm going to fill this in with all black mulch and stuff. The security system that Brett did is quite freaking crazy. Basically, there's cameras all around the building, and as soon as you pull into this parking lot, either you can walk in or pull in. It basically, as soon as that happens, it finds you, and it will follow you, and it will record you all around the building, and it won't stop until you leave again.
That's right.
So I got 360 coverage all around the building. That is quite gnarly. It's up on the TV at my house so I can watch it. It sends notifications to my phone. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It beats Ring way better. If you guys want to know the link, I could get a link, but it's way better than Ring. And I thought Ring was like the best. This shit's crazy. It literally, a customer was towing in their car. He pulled in the parking lot. It locked on him, followed him, and it watched him unload the car. You know, it's not just for security too. I'll show you why. But first I want you to see the pond. You see the pond? What a beautiful view.
It's a beautiful
You know what
baby
that was
pond.
like? I was talking about one thing went to another. That was like the squirrel.
Yeah, ADHD.
Yeah, ADHD.
Yep.
But anyway, so what I mean by that, car got towed in. Now, basically, it's not just for security. It's also good for customers too, because basically what happens is this camera's gonna find me. It's gonna lock on me. If Joe Schmo gets out of his car, see, it found me, now it's gonna follow me. If Joe Schmo gets out of his car, okay, opens the door and hits the other Joe Schmo's car, hey, my car wasn't dented. Okay, let me go on the camera and let me find it for you and see what happened. Cameras are very good to have, so it's not just for security. It's amazing for security, but it's very good to have. It's an asset to the business that basically
Liability.
I can, liability, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, that's the update I have for you. Part three is very, there's a huge upgrade from 1 to 2 to 3.
Oh, huge. When's the paving getting done?
Paving is going to be done this week. Today's Tuesday. Paving is going to be done this week. So part 4, let's make part 4 once paving gets done. So hopefully in part 4, I can show you guys all the lights will be done. Maybe the wall will be framed. All these blinds will be out of here. Windows will be tinted. Maybe the sign will be up. Turbo Hand Performance sign will be up. Paving will be done. I think part 4 you guys are going to fall in love with. But part 3 is pretty damn successful. I've been going at it nonstop for the last 2 weeks. Last week, been really going at it. But now I got the friends involved. So now that he's pretty good with that.
Oh, yeah, he
God
is.
damn.
Wow.
Now that the friends are involved, it's amazing. And you know what's crazy too? It's amazing how many people said, you know, if you get your own shop, I'll be there to help you out and support you. It's amazing who's here and who's not. It's nuts.
Right.
But whatever, it'll stay in the back of my head.
You find out when people are real.
Hi, friend. He's getting dirty as hell tonight. I should go get him some beer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so stay tuned. Let me know what you think of part 3, and stay tuned. And I can't wait to show you part 4.
That's right.
Peace.
Stay tuned.